No one can greenlight anything anymore. Michael Bay reflects on the startling Hollywood landscape after a recent call with James Cameron. Michael Bay reflects on the startling Hollywood landscape after a recent call with James Cameron. Two of the most commercially successful directors of all time, Bay is known for bombastic, big-budget action movies, including the first two Bad Boys movies, The Rock, Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, and the first 5 Transformers movies. Cameron, on the other hand, has won multiple Academy Awards, in addition to directing 3 of the top 5 highest-grossing films of all time, Titanic, Avatar, and Avatar: The Way of Water. During an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Michael Bay reflected on a recent conference call he had with James Cameron, commiserating about Hollywood. The two talked about how difficult it is to get projects greenlit today in Hollywood. During the interview, the director remembered how different it was when Armageddon was greenlit back in the late 1990s. Read his full comments below. I just had a conference call with Jim Cameron, and we were both commiserating about Hollywood. No one can greenlight anything anymore. It's just so slow. It's a very different business. During Armageddon, those were the days. We had Jonathan Hensley, the writer. We sat down for 2 or 3 weeks. We had the NASA guy come into my office. We worked out this 20-minute pitch. We go into former Walt Disney chairman Joe Roth's office. This would be my 3rd movie. And Joe, he's like a real old-time, cool studio executive. He goes, "That's going to be my July 4th movie. I want to name it Armageddon." We walk out and we're looking at each other. Did he just greenlight that movie? That doesn't happen now, but that's how it used to happen. What Michael Bay's comments mean for the Hollywood landscape. Michael Bay raises an important issue about the current state of Hollywood. However, it's not exactly that no one can greenlight anything anymore, as Bay says, as much as the type of project that Hollywood greenlights has changed. There are fewer and fewer original, standalone, big-budget action movies, the kind that Bay used to specialize in with The Rock, Armageddon, and more. Instead, franchise films and projects based on pre-existing IPs are much more commonly greenlit today, which Bay experienced firsthand with the Transformers franchise. It's telling that Bay was commiserating about Hollywood with Cameron, who, as previously mentioned, is also one of the most commercially successful directors of all time and shouldn't have any trouble getting his projects greenlit by studios. However, for more than the past decade, Cameron has struggled getting his Last Train from Hiroshima movie off the ground. Instead, he has seemingly resigned to making Avatar movies for the time being, with 3 more sequels on the way after The Way of Water. Our take on Michael Bay's comments on the Hollywood landscape. The startling state of Hollywood has seemingly driven the director away for the time being. However, he does have a new documentary about parkour, We're Storer, premiering at the 2025 South by Southwest Film Festival this weekend. It also doesn't sound like his Netflix film with Will Smith, Fast and Loose, is going into production anytime soon. Instead, some of Michael Bay's upcoming projects may be directing television. It's certainly sad that the startling state of Hollywood has seemingly driven away one of the most commercially successful, albeit divisive, directors in the business.